Hello, I'm Michael Ciamara, and here's what's happening inside Montgomery. The much-anticipated and dramatic gambling vote took place on the Senate floor the first week of March amid heated rhetoric and emotion. The critical test was a procedural vote to allow debate of the gambling bill to go forward, and it failed. Senate Minority Leader Jabo Wagner explains why.
The people that call me and email me, let us vote. We have the right to vote. And my question to them, have you read the bill? Do you know what's in it? Do you know it grants a monopoly to a very few people? Do you know that there's no bid on the licensing of these casinos? The taxation was very low. 20% was really laughable. We've looked at other states that have these similar type facilities, and you know, you've got 30% tax rate, 35, 40. One state had 50%, and we were down at 20%, which was very, very low. So there were some aspects of that bill that some of us could not live with.
The Senate is likely to take up special interest legislation again this week. Senator Wagner tells me the leadership should put taxpayers first instead of politically connected lobbyists.
There's probably, I think, 3 bills that we Republicans in the Senate look at good, positive job creation bills. They give tax credits to a company that will hire somebody who's unemployed. And to me, that's a no-brainer. It's a great incentive. There's another bill where you can get an additional tax credit if you're in one of the, I think, 20 lower income counties. Those bills, to my knowledge, have not even come out of committee.
The state of Alabama was not one of the finalists to be considered for a federal education funding grant known as Race to the Top. Governor Riley blamed this outcome on the education unions and on the failure of the legislature to pass charter school legislation. Representative Mary Sue McClurkin led the push for charter schools in the Alabama House.
I was not surprised, but I'm disappointed because we do have some outstanding programs with AmSty, distance learning, and the math and science, and pre-K, all of that. We have some outstanding programs that could put us in good competition for some of those funds.
Representative McClurkin and Senator Steve French are working on a better and stronger charter school bill. A bad bill that would have changed the way Alabama voters elect judges died in the House Constitution and Elections Committee. By removing party designations from ballots, the bill supposedly would have created a nonpartisan judiciary. Representative McClurkin disagrees.
Judges are oftentimes not out front, and everybody does not, quote, know their judge. So I think to be associated with a party, first of all, judges would have to sign on to the party's conservative principles and practices, and so I think it's important that judges run according to party.
With the legislative session better than half over, lawmakers still need to work on operating budgets for state government and schools. House Speaker Seth Hammett said he expects that to happen after spring break. Thank you for watching, and please keep sending us your questions and comments.